If your penis no longer gets hard like it used to, if you're constantly tired, if you're making excuses to escape bedroom situations, not because you want to, but because your physiology fails you, then hear this. Your birthday count might not be to blame. There might be an easier fix than you realize. A deficiency in 3 specific vitamins your body is silently crying out for. The crucial facts your doctor probably hasn't shared. Many older men aren't lacking desire. They're lacking circulation, stamina, and hormone support. The answer usually isn't in prescription drugs. The remedy commences with your nutrition. I'll identify the 3 specific nutrients vital for men past 60 and how they can help restore natural erections, increase your body's testosterone output, and revitalize your stamina. Plus, I'll highlight the major misstep most men make with these vitamins and how you can correct this immediately. Let's begin with the primary and frequently neglected element to enhancing vascular health and erectile capability in senior males. This is an element your body formerly manufactured without difficulty, especially when you spent time outdoors. Yet aging causes significant reduction in these levels, and as a result, your vascular health, vigor, and capabilities suffer. I'm talking about vitamin D, commonly known as the sunshine nutrient. In your circumstances, it possibly provides the groundwork for reclaimed potency and assurance. The first meeting with 67-year-old Paul stands out in my recollection. Mentally keen and contemplative, he nonetheless harbored intense frustration. "Doc," he said, "I still want to be close to my wife, but my body just won't cooperate anymore." This modest disclosure mirrors what many men have confided, and usually reviving that responsiveness doesn't commence with chemical solutions. The answer is vitamin D. Vitamin D is one of the most underestimated nutrients when it comes to men's health after 60. Many only associate it with sunlight, exposure, or a substance necessary for developing bones in children. In reality, vitamin D plays a direct, powerful role in male performance. It operates as the primary control for vasodilation and circulate vital, oxygenated blood to all tissues, particularly to your genital region. In its absence, blood flow diminishes, vitality decreases, and sexual function unnecessarily suffers. Consider this: more than 4 in 10 older individuals have insufficient vitamin D levels. This encompasses diligent men who exercise routinely, follow sound nutrition, yet feel disconnected from their former selves. Depleted vitamin D results in inadequate nitric oxide creation, a molecule essential for blood flow and sexual performance. This extends beyond mere sexual activity. It influences physical resilience, mental focus, and inner certainty. Thankfully, resolving this shortage demands just basic approaches. 15 to 20 minutes of morning sunlight, incorporating additional oily fish or supplemented dairy foods, and adding premium vitamin D3 supplements can dramatically improve bodily function. Men who once labored through minimal exercise have recovered both energy and relational intimacy. We're talking actual biochemistry, not theoretical concepts. And it's one of the simplest ways to reclaim your strength. Notwithstanding vitamin D's effectiveness, it represents just one component. Good circulation alone isn't sufficient without the energy to power it, sustain it, and transform it into activity. At this point, our next critical nutrient becomes relevant. When unaccountable fatigue affects you, this could represent your energy solution. Another vital nutrient requiring acknowledgement is vitamin B12, the body's power producer. I recall working with a gentleman called Robert. He was 72, a retired firefighter and a proud grandfather, but beneath his strong exterior, he looked worn out. He told me, "Doc, I sleep 8 hours. I eat my meals, but I still feel like I'm dragging through the day. My thinking is unclear and my physique exhausted. Bedroom encounters with my partner exceed my capabilities." His story stuck with me because it was so common and so easily missed. His description epitomized typical B12 shortage, a deficiency common in the male 60-plus demographic. This nutrient stands essential for creating metabolic power. B12 shortage impedes the proper metabolism of food into energy. No matter how well you eat or how much you sleep, without enough B12, your system runs on empty. Moreover, it plays a key role in forming red blood cells, which deliver necessary oxygen to all tissues, particularly performance-critical areas. Insufficient red blood cells result in systemic deceleration. Performance longevity declines. Attention strength reduces. Previous interests may generate diminished enthusiasm. Here's the catch. Advancing years reduce your system's ability to capture B12 from meals. Even if you're eating meat, eggs, or dairy, it might not be enough. This clarifies why numerous older gentlemen experience exhaustion, debility, and cognitive cloudiness, while conventional health screenings show nothing amiss. The remedy often proves remarkably straightforward. Increasing B12 through quality supplementation or, in certain situations, clinically provided B12 injections may profoundly revitalize cognitive function, bodily endurance, and alertness. Numerous men have transformed from afternoon nappers to energetic outdoor enthusiasts, fully engaged with family, entirely through fixing a nutrient shortage they hadn't identified. Moreover, vitality represents just one aspect. Your physiology demands protective factors too, something that strengthens blood vessels, decreases systemic inflammation, and sustains the critical hormones underlying male characteristics. At this juncture, our third vital nutrient enters the discussion, typically designated the fertility nutrient, but its influence transcends mere reproductive capacity. The truth is, lacking this vitamin might presently be deteriorating your testosterone production and circulation. Recognizing vitamin E's importance is crucial, the procreative capacity guardian. A memorable case involved James, a man who had reached 70 after his piloting career, who came to my clinic feeling frustrated and confused. He explained, "I maintain proper nutrition and regular physical activity, yet recently I've felt imbalanced. My personal drive has decreased. Recovery takes longer than before. And truthfully, my masculine essence seems compromised." That hit me hard because James wasn't lazy or careless. He exhibited methodical lifestyle, self-esteem, and wellness focus. But he was missing something that even most doctors rarely talk about: the essential vitamin E. This vitamin exceeds narrow classification as reproductive enhancer or skin booster. It serves as a dynamic influence on male vitality, specifically for seniors. This substance serves as a physiological oxidative defender, indicating its ability to counteract molecular deterioration and systemic inflammation that progressively undermine vascular health, hormonal systems, and sexual anatomy as years pass. With increasing systemic inflammation, circulation becomes compromised, testosterone dips, and energy reserves deplete. The progression isn't immediate but remains unceasing. And without realizing it, men like James begin to lose their edge. What makes vitamin E so important is its ability to keep your blood vessels flexible and your blood delivery system effective. Erections aren't just about arousal. They fundamentally depend on circulation. And when blood can't reach where it needs to go, performance suffers. Moreover, vitamin E enhances androgenic hormone synthesis. This proves especially important for aging males. Reduced male hormones impact more than sexual function. It alters mental outlook, motivation, and experience of value. Happily, vitamin E restoration is uncomplicated and non-synthetic. Foods such as nuts, specific seeds, healthy oils, and green vegetables offer excellent vitamin E content. Or if needed, a high-quality natural vitamin E supplement can help fill in the gaps. Cases similar to James frequently revisit showing improved disposition within a quarter year, showing signs of improved cognition, increased strength, and renewed life engagement. A crucial insight regarding vitamin E involves its multidimensional physiological impact. In addition to fighting oxidative damage, it preserves cell structure, predominantly in the male endocrine tissues, creating androgenic hormones. This generates a beneficial cyclical process. Reduced inflammatory response enhances circulation, allowing better feeding of hormone-synthesizing tissues, consequently enhancing generalized vigor. Clinical investigations published in respected endocrine literature confirm superior testosterone maintenance in aging men correlates with elevated vitamin E concentrations. This association grows especially powerful after the 6th decade plus 5 years. The advantage of this technique concerns its non-invasive character, dissimilar to prescription solutions that compel swift modifications. This element functions alongside organic bodily operations, augmenting instead of superseding them. This gentler approach means fewer side effects and more sustainable results. It's also worth noting that vitamin E comes in 8 different forms, half tocopherol compounds and half tocotrienol compounds. Countless fabricated supplements deliver exclusively the alpha form of tocopherol, while whole food sources contain varied vitamin E compounds. This explains occasional superiority of dietary sources over elementary supplements. If supplementing select products specifically labeled with mixed tocopherols to access a more inclusive vitamin E spectrum.